have a Tim Tebow clip where he talks about like a story about what if like someone dropped a penny versus like dropping a diamond ring. And I'm going to share like a powerful analogy coming after this. So let's listen together.
Share an example. Let's say I dropped a penny and I said, "Hey guys, I dropped a penny. I need you guys to help me find this penny." Y'all would look at me and be like you're an idiot. Who cares? It's just a penny. But if Demi dropped her diamond wedding ring and I said, "Hey guys, she dropped her wedding ring. Like stop and we got to find it." There's a couple of things that you guys would probably stop and help us find it. Why? Because you know that it's valuable, but you also would know that it's innately valuable to her as her wedding ring. But how often in our society do we treat people that are suffering like pennies instead of more priceless than any diamond ring that's ever been created?
Oof, love that. Super powerful. So this is like a really great analogy and super relevant when it comes to status in our society. I'm not sure like if that's what Tebow was referring to here, but like this is how I took it. So it's like, what if a celebrity who you really like a lot, like and you admire all their work, came up to you to ask for your help? Would you say yes? Probably, and like with no hesitation at all.
I'm so there, it's insane.
Now, what if a friend or family member asked you for help? A lot of the people out there will probably have to like think about it more. And that shouldn't be like how it works. If anything, it should actually be totally flipped around, and we should all be valuing those who are closest to us. Now let's take like a common example like I love to use all the time, which is content creation, because this is like really going to bring the point home. So, how often do we see someone who will like all their favorite celebrities' posts, zero hesitation, and like before even reading them? That person has like a million other people who are liking their post, and they don't know who you are from a hole in the wall, and yet you're blindly supporting them. Now, what about your friend who's trying to become a full-time content creator? Why is it that so many people are going to have to think about it like and analyze that post so deeply, when meanwhile that same thought process did not go into liking their celebrities' posts? Meanwhile, I can tell you from my own experience that on my posts where like I only get 3 or 4 likes on them, I appreciate and acknowledge every single one of those people. Do you think that celebrity is going to know whether or not like you like their post? Now I'm not saying like we can't also like their posts too, but what I am saying is that like we shouldn't be treating the people who are in our lives like pennies. We shouldn't be taking them for granted and being like, oh, they'll understand, they just like aren't as important. This person doesn't have the same social status. A common quote like I see on social media often is that I don't care how much money you have, I don't care how many followers you have, I care about like how you treat people. And this is like a quote that I totally live by as well. It's so common yet sad that so many people out there are going to treat someone differently based on all these superficial things like money, followers, or status, but it's really just like people at the end of the day.